Okay, hello son. This morning we're going to test out some guns, including doing some bullet tests. So we're starting with 8 inches of wet newsprint into some dry phone books to stress the bullet. And we're going to try the 6.5 Rem Mag, the 325 Winchester Short Magnum, and my son's little 44 Magnum. And here we are at the beautiful range in Whitehorse, early, so there's nobody here. Sun hasn't even peeked over the mountain yet. Alright. Okay, who's our 2 test subjects? An A-bolt 2 in 325 WSM. That's a 6-pound, 3-ounce rifle with a Burris 2-7. And with the old Redfield 2-7 with the Accu-track. This is a 6.5 Rem Mag that I shot the barrel out of this one. So this has a new 23-inch Packnor Supermatch barrel. Nice barrel. 23 inch is the right length for that gun. 23 inches for this 325. Good guns, both of these. Okay, test number 1. Accu-bond. 130 grain bullets, 3,100 feet per second. Out of the 6.5 Remington Magnum. And let's see how these work. Here we go. We'll shoot high. A little high with these. Set on 2. Woo! And see where we went with that one. Right there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there it go. Ooh. Quite a nice bit of damage by this time. Did it go through the 8 inches? It sure did. Went into phone book 1, phone book 2, phone book 3. Looks like it stopped in phone book number 3. Okay, let's try the 325. 325 Winchester Short Magnum, 160 grain, TTSX Barnes, 3,100 feet per second as well. It's going to go faster. This is an accurate sub-minute load. And here we go. We'll shoot lower this time. Well, did you show here, son? You gotta go here. You see that one blew the magazines off. So, again, it didn't go into phone book number 4. Both of these appeared to stop in phone book number 3. You can see page 91 of the old last year's Yukon phone book. There's a little tick mark for the Nosler Accu-bond, and there's almost an identical tick mark for the TTSX. So penetration's a wash. Here's how the bullet hole looked in the first phone book. So there's the hole made by the Barnes, and there's the more jagged hole made by the Nosler. The Barnes still would have kept most of its weight. Still weighs probably 158 grains. This Barnes bullet probably weighs under 100 grains, so it started getting a bit more ragged. Okay, just to even things up, we're going to see how this bullet works. This is not quite as accurate a bullet in this gun, but it's still MOA. This is the 130 TSX at 3,100. All of these bullets are going 3,100 today. Just a coincidence. And they also track well with our track thing. So I'll go middle shot with this guy. Okay, ready, Sonny? Okay. Let's see how that went, Sonny. Okay. Now. Okay. Okay. Oh, we have into phone book 4, into phone book 5, into phone book 6, So we have quite a bit better penetration. So those others went 8 inches plus 2.5. They went about 10.5 inches. This guy went 8, or like 12.5 inches. So you got an extra 2 inches out of that guy into phone book 6 instead of 3. Again, it knocked the crap out of this phone book, even though it stayed in the one that previous, looks like. Very interesting. Oh no, there it is on the bottom. So this is the 130 TSX, best penetration of the day. Ooh, it's still steaming hot. You can see because it's probably got much better sectional density. Okay, here's my son. He's a lefty. So his first caribou gun is this Rossi 44 mag with 12.5 inch barrel. That's the ranch hand with the, we'll see how he does here. It's the first gun he shot that has a real good snap to it. Okay, it's in the pocket of your shoulder, right against your shoulder. Take the fear out of your mind. Woo! Okay, son, come on with me. So let's see what would happen if this was a caribou at 50 yards. What would have happened here? Let's see, here we go. Can you stand it, son? Can you stand it? What did you do there? Not bad. Those 225 grain bullets, the gun's sighted in for 300 bullets. So that might be about where they're shooting. So you've been on it probably at about 125 yards with that. That's pretty good. That would have taken down a caribou. What do you think of that? All right. Okay, I think that's their 300-yard gong on the lower left hand. We'll try to shoot that here and see how we're doing with our ballistic reticle. Okay, that should be on the number 2 dash, the second dash, actually the first dash. Let's see how we're doing, Sonny. Oh, let's see what would happen. That was a caribou. It would be hit. Okay, 160 grain TTSX is 155 plus 4.4, 159.4. That's pretty darn good. So 160 TTSX, 65 caliber. Okay, 130 grain TSX has a retained weight of 125 plus 4.6, so 129.6. So that's almost perfect. Almost all of its weight retained. Even better than the TTSX because it didn't lose the polycarbonate tip. 130 grain TSX, just a hair over 60 caliber. .130 Accu-bond is way down at 71 grains. So that's the Accu-bond. 130 grains, 6.5 Accu-bond, about 53, 535 caliber.